What is this that we have here? Let's unbox it and find out. So I'm really excited to show you guys everything. I have a feeling I know what's in this box. And when I first purchased my older one, I did want this one, but at the time I couldn't really get it. But I believe I have it now. I sure do. Yes, let's go. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Yes, the long Bullworker. This is what I'm talking about. It's too bad I don't have my other one so I could show you guys the difference, but this is, if you guys look at my Bullworker review, you will notice immediately that this is much longer. Just look at this. This is the Bullworker X5 Pro. First thing that I notice is that we have our telescopic pipe, right? So measurable isometrics, you guys know I'm all about that. But instead of it going to 100, it goes to 200. Let's go. I already felt it when I was opening this up, but we have, oh wow, it's not just two. Okay, and these feel like the real deal. Oh man, dude, I'm so hyped. I believe that this is probably the toughest one. Red for power. So I do know that for some of the ISOFlow exercises, because I was doing a little digging of my own, that you combine them with the Bullworker. So this is really cool, guys. I like the feel of this product. And here's the thing. Now I say that, and it's not as if the other Bullworker is like of shoddier quality. Like, it's solid, but improvements have been made, you know? And I still love my old Bullworker and I will use it, but this is nice, man. Look how wide it is. The other one I think only came out to like here. You guys can go see the video, link in the description. With this, oh my goodness, trying to get 200 on that red spring is probably going to be like nightmare fuel, but all right, challenge accepted. Let's go. Okay. Another thing that you'll probably notice is this, right? So remember that we had those, it was like more of a steel cable that went through here, and then it had like these two handles. Those are now gone, and they are just straps on the side. So can you still do your exercises here? Yes, you can, but you swapped it out for some of the combination exercises that we do with the ISOFlow. So, and again, I'm learning all about this with you guys. So I just opened it up. I have not looked at anything in here, but dude, this looks so sick. The X5, this looks so sick. So of course, Bullworker is always on point. They never leave you like wondering, okay, what do I do with this, you know? So we have the booklet that has not only specific exercises that you can perform on the X5, but you also have workout program. This is huge. If a new product doesn't have workout programs, you know, because you can't just be left like twiddling your thumbs with like, okay, I know what this does in theory, but how do I like incorporate into like a program that's going to get me results over time? The X5 Pro Power Routine. There are 20 exercises on this. You guys are not playing around. I love this. And what I love about this as well is the fact that you can actually add on to it with the ISOFlow that I have not yet opened. So let's go ahead and open this one. And what do we have here? This is an enhanced version. Remember the ISO bow? So I had like two ISO bows, and I really like the ISO bow because it's like, it's really simple. And sometimes it's like the simple stuff that you don't have to figure out that ends up being like the most genius. But this, again, they don't just leave you hanging. We have a whole setup on the ISOFlow and the bow extension. So if you can see in this photo here, they combine the ISOFlow with the X5. So now there are combination exercises. I actually like this one here where they hooked it up to the Bullworker, and then they're doing a isometric front raise. So let me put this aside for a second. You can do a really solid leg press. I'm actually gonna do a demo one for you. So I'm going to put my feet in here. I like that these are rubbery because I feel like putting my heel in here will probably be a little bit uncomfortable, but the fact that I can do it here is really nice. Put them in here. Okay, I'm going to do a leg press. So I'm going to keep my hands here and I'm just going to push out as if I were on a leg press. I'm gonna give it everything I got. This is real deal. Oh my God. Jeez. All I think about whenever I perform a max contraction is the video that we had on the 8 isometric myths, and one of the myths was isometrics are easier, like it's really easy to do them. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, bud. All right, anyway, yeah, I love this. I love that you have more versatility. I love that it has the ratchet strap so you can actually make it a little bit longer, opening up the option for different exercises that you can perform with the ISOFlow. And again, like I said, you can actually combine it. You can actually combine it with the bow extension here, but they also give you a setup. So the ISOFlow has a setup here, so you can actually visit bullworker.com to set up your ISOFlow. They have a setup without the carabiner and they have a setup with the carabiner, which I prefer because then you can do some really interesting exercises like that leg press. Do you see my legs? Like, they were like vibrating, okay guys? Like, this is an overcoming isometric workout. Like, I love this. And people sleep on like the loadless stuff just because it doesn't have any way to track. Remember, I prefer being able to track, but that doesn't mean that loadless isometrics don't have their place in your training routine, depending on what you're training for, of course. But this will get you power. And this actually has a couple of different setups. So what I mean by that is the blue spring is in here. I can feel it's pretty light. It's really not difficult for me to, you know, contract here. We have 0 to 20 pounds for the blue spring. We have 0 to 40. Then we have the gray, 0 to 70, the black, 0 to 100. And then, like I thought, because I felt it immediately, this is the red spring. This is 0 to 150. All right, and so think about that. So since this is a longer telescopic pipe, what does that mean? That means that since we have double the amount of distance to go towards, and this is a spring rated at up to 150 pounds of force, it's not going to be 150. It's going to get progressively harder, meaning well beyond 150 pounds because of Hooke's law. And if you don't know about Hooke's law, check out our video on it here. But essentially, it states that the more compression you have, the more difficult it's gonna be. It's not linear, it's like a progression curve, kind of like the force velocity curve, if that makes sense. You also have 2 straps here. So if you wanted the contraction to be the most difficult, you would use both. If you wanted it to be like semi-difficult, you would use 3, 2 on one on the other, okay? The least amount of difficulty is just using 1 strap per side like this. And they recommend that when we're pulling out for whatever exercise, like for example, like the row, like this exercise, that we keep these stitchings, you see these here? Bullworker recommends that you keep them down at the bottom so that everything is nice and even. This really feels solid, guys. I do like this X5 Pro, I do. Can't wait to make some more videos with this, but this is like simply just an unboxing and getting like my first impressions. And see, that's the thing. Bullworker has always made quality products. Bullworker's been around since before I was born. Bruce Lee had a tensillator in the back of one of his photos. That was in like the 70s, dude. So this is it right here. This is a great product. If you are looking to build up your isometric repertoire and you are really chasing strength, you are at a different point in your fitness journey, and you'd like to take care of your joints a little bit more, you really want to focus on kind of staying away from that mechanical abrasion aspect of fitness, which comes with a lot of dynamic exercises. This would be a great product to look into and purchase. Like I said, like I've used my Bullworker in the past and I will use this one as well. I am primarily a weightlifter and I'm always transparent about that, but I do use isometrics to break plateaus. That's usually what I use my isometrics for in my training, at least at this point in my life. I've already stated that it's probably going to end up becoming more isometrics as I get older. And now that I have this, I'm going to be adding this to my repertoire. I'm really excited about using this. And we will have a follow-up video on different exercises and why you'd want to use the Bullworker and ISOFlow in your training. So thanks for watching me unbox, getting my first impressions. If you have the Bullworker or you're thinking about one, go ahead and comment down below, share your thoughts with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video. Peace.